Welcome to the HMG Executive Leadership Spotlight. Here's our host, Hunter Muller.
Hello and welcome to HMG's Global Leadership Institute Spotlight. I'm here with Steve Taylor. He's the Senior Vice President, Chief Information Officer for Cenlar FSB. Congratulations on your nomination and being recognized as HMG Global Leadership Institute CIO of the Year.
Thank you, Hunter. I appreciate it.
Hey, you have an amazing background, includes some consultancy, includes other CIO roles. What was it about Cenlar that drew you to the organization?
Well, Cenlar, when I met with the chief operating officer and several people, I looked at their mission statement. It was very unique. A lot of times when I've talked to companies, they talk about a specific project or initiative, or they talk about their technology. One of the things that they talked to me about was they wanted to ensure that they were the premier provider of services to their clients and their borrowers. And so that was more of a strategic, more outreach than just technology. And that intrigued me. And the more I came and got to know the organization, spent time with the leadership, I felt this was the right place for me.
When you think about your leadership style, Steve, what is it about your leadership style that you describe that makes it uniquely different?
Well, my leadership style is more on business enablement and solutions oriented. I'm a CIO, but I start everything I look at it from the business perspective. What is it that basically technology can do on behalf of the business versus just looking at technology going, well, everybody out in the world is doing automation, so we ought to do automation. I'm a CIO that looks at things from the business perspective. And that's, I think, unique, where I see a lot of technology CIOs that really talk about technology.
Makes a lot of sense to me. When you think about digital, what does it mean to you and Cenlar?
Well, to us, it's about everything we can do to enable the borrower and to our clients, being able to provide them information more timely, allow them to do things that they could do on their phones, they could do anywhere, move away from that reliance that somebody has to be in the middle of a transaction or work in order for it to be done. Helps us kind of streamline the activity, ensure that our borrowers and clients are getting information and getting their needs met timely.
Talk to us a little bit about Cenlar, the business. What is the core business? Who are your customers and what's your reach?
Well, so we have some of the largest banks, credit unions out there. And what we do is we're a sub-servicing company, which means we service loans on behalf of our clients. So all the work that gets done after post-closing, we actually send out statements where you ensure that you're able to call in and get their payoffs. All of that information is done from a servicing side. So we do that on behalf of large banks, large credit unions.
We're in very innovative, challenging times. What are some exciting initiatives that you're working on that really are pushing the edge on innovation and disruption?
It's all around, again, I talked about business enablement, which talks about what are the things we can do to help them. And part of that is automating a lot of things that are very manual. If you look at the servicing work that we do, a lot of people are involved. The more people you have, the more chance that you can basically make a mistake. So what our focus is and how can you leverage tools, automation, workflow, and any type of technology that allow the business to more seamlessly be able to move that workflow, that activity all the way through the system with the fewest amount of errors and the best basically results for our clients.
Steve, we learned more than ever during the recent global crisis that partners matter. Talk to us about a partnership that you have out there, an external partnership that really helps you drive the value with your enterprise roadmap.
Well, we have a couple of different partners. We have partners that help us with the automation. We go and we design what it is, the workflow, all the things. And then we have partners that actually help us actually do that work. We have partners on the IT side around our IT services. There's a lot of repetitive services. Prime example around our help desk and stuff. We leverage basically service providers and other basically groups to help us to deliver that with better tools, better capability, and stuff like that.
When you think of success really matters. Winning matters more than ever. How would you define your success rate at this point, and what does winning look like for you at Cenlar?
Winning to us really is again fulfilling that mission statement. To be able to prove to the industry we are the premier provider of services, in the servicing industry, and being able to do that with great confidence that our clients look at us that way. Not that they don't look at us as a premier provider, but not just being a premier, but the premier provider. That's, I think, is going to be success for us when we're looked at, when the business looks at us as helping them in the industry kind of take that position and know that it's not just a position, but it's a fact.
Steve, any great stories of overcoming challenges, and what'd you learn from that?
Well, I mean, one of the challenges I learned is, becoming a CIO, it was quickly, the challenge was always to never talk technology first, to always talk about business enablement. And the challenge is somebody who came up through the ranks and stuff in technology, you have a tendency to want to lean on your technology, lean on the things you've done in the past. And one of the things as CIO, I had to learn, I can't lean on the past. I have to basically position with the business and look at where they're looking in the future. If their future is they want to basically design a servicing system of the future, not just the way we do it today, I needed basically to be able to kind of line the organization and technology, be able to fulfill that.
Steve, we've been studying visionary leadership and visionary leaders here in 23 and at 24. How would you consider yourself as a visionary leader?
I consider myself as a leader, visionary leader, in the sense that I try to build on the strength, and the strength is not the CIO. The visionary, when I looked at it, was how do I get the strength and all of that thing, whether it's our tools, whether it's our people. It's not about specifically the specific roles, but how do I get the strength across the whole technology and share that vision with the team, that they operate that way, that they don't think of security just as security, but they think of it in so many other ways, our automation or any of these other capabilities that we have.
Cyber matters as much as well. Talk to us about your cyber strategy and how do you keep the enterprise safe and secure?
Well, we have pretty much the zero trust cybersecurity, and our goal is to ensure that we're protecting the data for our clients. We're protecting the data for basically the company, and that ensures that we had to go out and hire some of the top experts in the industry, which is one of the things that I've done since I got here, was to change that, to build those strong roles, because there's so many things when you look at what we do, from identity access to privacy, just so many things. Security is no longer just worried about somebody getting on your network. There's so many other things that we have to do. So security is a big part of what we're doing here.
Steve, congratulations once again on being an HMG Global Leadership Institute CIO of the Year recipient.
Thank you.